Welcome to Flugatronic. Up now we're going to do a product review, a little bit different. What I've got here is some rubber and cork hole stoppers, and we'll talk about why you might want some of these for your flute playing. So what I got these for is for my own flute. Dana is making a full set of plugs, and when I get those, I'm sure they will look just as good as this one and work well. But while I'm waiting on those, I was looking around for various ways I could add more plugs to this flute, and I found these. So what this is just a rubber stopper. These are designed for like test tubes, or the corks are designed for cooking purposes, or wine stoppers, that kind of thing. But they work very well for hole plugs. So what I can do with that is and I'll give you links to the company I got these from. It's called widgetco.com. They're very inexpensive. I think these were somewhere between $0.25 and 50 cents a piece. So you can get a bunch of these for not a whole lot of money. Not a sponsored video, by the way, just kind of a neat product. So they do come in various sizes, so you'll need to measure your particular flute, figure out which size works. I ordered the smallest rubber plug, and they work great for about an 8mm plus or minus hole, which works for the entire low side of this flute. And then the corks I got, there's several grades of corks. Some of them have a lot more voids or holes in them, a little more spongy. What I got was called the Extra Select, so it was the highest grade of cork, and they work well. The lower grades might work too. I just didn't try them. So the corks come in more sizes, so you can get these smaller ones that will fit in these smaller holes on this side of the flute. So what that's going to allow me to do is come up with lots more combinations of drones and stuff to continue the Summer Drone series. So we'll be looking at that in a separate video. Why you might want to use this for a normal flute, the most obvious use would be to close these 6 holes and turn it into a 5-hole flute. Find a good size here. That one works. So if you were just starting out with Native American style flute, oftentimes you'll see 5-hole flutes advertised. High Spirits sells their flutes with a wrap over that 6-hole. But if you didn't have that, you could grab one of these and just plug it, and then it will play just like a 5-hole flute. So obviously, if you had a child that was just starting out, or even an adult beginner, or if you had some kind of physical disability where that third finger didn't work as well, or whatever, so you can use those to do that. So that's the most obvious, just turn a 6-hole flute into a 5-hole. So the other thing you can do, kind of like with the drone flutes, is you could set up a hole pattern for special effects. So that one's actually a little bit small there. So this is kind of odd, but maybe you wanted this configuration for something. And you have to get a better seal. I like the rubber plugs when the hole is big enough. It seems like I get a better seal without having to push down. Now, of course, cork is very soft, so it's not likely to damage your flute. But the harder you press, the more it's going to damage the cork and wear it out quicker that way. So yeah, you can devise different techniques if you wanted to try, playing 2 flutes at once, just 2 normal flutes at once. I'm not going to try that, but some folks have. So yeah, again, I'll give you the links to what I bought, and maybe that'll help you with your own flute journey. So thanks.